Hello, my homies. Once my cat playing Horus Heresy today, and the new update has gone live. It has revamped a bunch of stuff in this game. This game is a 5-year-old game. They have done a massive update to it that has added multiple new cards, a couple of new game settings, and for better or worse, depending on your opinion, battle pass. Now, I think a couple of the biggest things to look at first. Let's go ahead and look at the battle pass. So whenever you log in, the first thing it does is it gives you the starter pass, which isn't the actual battle pass. But completing this does give you rewards that are new to the game. Like pretty much just logging in, you get this, which is an entire deck of new cards for the Sons of Horus. After you get that, I think it's literally like play a game, and then once you play a game, you get this, which is a complete starter deck for the Imperial Fist. That's what I have loaded in right now, the Imperial Fist. We're going to try out the new starter deck, and then this is just for people who are starting out. It looks like it teaches you how to change your deck. It doesn't teach you, it just tells you change your deck, and you have to kind of figure it out, but it's not hard. So it says change your deck, play a game. These are like very simple things that you need to know how to do anyway to play the game. And it looks like it gives you card backs, it gives you icons, which is new. They didn't used to have the icons. It gives you different kind of cards and all that. And then after all of this, it gets you to the battle pass. I haven't finished it yet because me, like everybody else, I have just started this. But so that's one thing that we're going to be looking at. The other big thing that they did, besides making this look different, this looks a lot cleaner and a lot easier to get to what you want to get to. You can go over here to edit your cards, over here to look at all your decks. What was it? Edit deck. I think it's glitching. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's supposed to take you to this screen. So it was having a little bit of a hiccup there. So at this screen, this shows you the next big change. They have made some of the cards legacy cards, which means there is now both a standard and a legacy. I don't know if they're different ladders, but they do put you in different games. If you're playing a deck, this is the deck that I did my last video on. If you're playing a deck that has any legendary cards, legacy cards, then you will only play other decks that have legacy cards. If you play a deck that only has standard cards, then you will play other decks that only have standard cards. Now, this gets rid of some of my stuff. It doesn't get rid of some of my stuff, but as you can see here, these are some of the warlords that I have whenever it comes to the neutral armies. And these are everybody they have for legacy, and if I change it to standard, I lose a couple of people there. So there's a couple people there that are not in standard anymore. Yes, there is now a standard and a legacy mode, which is interesting because I haven't gone through everything, but some of the stuff that they put into legacy is they're staples. Like this defense satellite, this card was in pretty much everybody's deck. like there's no reason not to have this in any kind of deck that you had. Like it was just a good card. 1 to 4 damage to each enemy, 5 energy. It's just a great card to have. It was good for removal. It was good for hurting stuff. So some of the stuff that they've put into Legacy, they are pretty big hits for a couple different decks. And I haven't seen everything because there's a lot to look through. But yeah, here's some of the new Horus cards. The new Horus cards look pretty great. They look really clean. Obviously it's any of these that say new on them. And I don't know, they look really good. They almost look painted. Like these look like painted effects, like on models and stuff. And they do have different ability. I did do a Sons of Horus game. I think that was like the first. I think that was the first game that I did on this series, on this Horus Heresy series. But yeah, they have this now. Spear Tip. Deal 1 damage. Spear Tip does something when it is the first card played from hand. So all of these cards come with a new deck that they gave you. As far as I can tell, I do still have commanders for every single faction still in standard. So if I have the capability to build decks in standard, I probably will build in standard just because it's the new thing. These are the new stuff in the Imperial Fist. The Imperial Fist is what we're gonna play today. Try out, and I'm not gonna change anything in the deck either. It's just gonna be the out of the box starter deck for the Imperial Fist that they give you. So that'll be interesting to play. And yeah, a lot of new changes, and there's gonna be more. I think I don't know if they added all of the new cards already. Let's see. If we go to standard and we go to all cards, there's some new stuff in there that already. I've never seen. Is this new? I've never seen this before. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to go through all this stuff. I'm gonna have to figure out what's new and what's not. There's obviously a bunch of stuff that I have seen before. Oh man, it's a good time to get into the game. If you've never played before, you'll get this starting deck, you'll get this starting deck, and then you'll be off to the races. But that being said, seeing all the things that we see, let me change to the new pack that we just got, the new deck. And you can see from changing from the Mechanicum to changing to these guys, it did change the background. One said Legacy and this one no longer says Legacy. So yeah, there you go. It does it for you. If you have a Legacy card, it throws you into Legacy. Let's try out this new starter deck. All right, to fit the theme of my other videos, let's take a quick look at this and let me tell you about the Imperial Fist. So the Imperial Fist, these are the guys who set up all of the fortresses and like the embankments that, they're the ones that make the impassable walls and the fortresses that nobody can get into and all that stuff. Those are these guys. Now, the way that they used to play, and it looks like it's the way that they still play, looking at this guy, is you have access to sentry turrets. You have access to a lot of sentry turrets, and that's one of your mainstays of of playing the game. The sentry turret is a structure, so it doesn't, you can't attack with it per se, but most of them have abilities where they attack on their own and like all the other good stuff. So most likely, yeah, see, this gives +2 to a friendly structure. So it's all about building stuff, building structures, and then just making them more powerful. And it can be very, very annoying. Just for the sheer fact that like some of these cards, you finally get rid of, you know, the last turret or the last what do they call it? Yeah, turret. And then, you know, some of these cards just decide to just build 3 more. You know, you put out a card, it's like this guy just put out two sentry turrets. So this is 3 mana, and this guy's power is 2 mana, 2 energy, whatever. You know, that's 3 turrets that you could put out for 5 energy. But yeah, that's pretty much what these guys do. So let's get out there and build some turrets. So this is something new for this channel. It is not new to the game, but this guy is playing one of the Titans. So one of the things that you can do in this game is you can play as the giant mechanical Titans that are in Warhammer, and they play a little bit differently. They can put down people just like I'm able to put down people, but they equip weapons. Like there's a hand over here, there's a hand over here. They equip weapons and different mechanisms and stuff to attack with. So they're a little bit different from, you know, just regular commanders or captains or whatever, however you want to put it. So what is this guy saying? For 2 energy, he can draw a weapon. We need to get some turrets out. Let's do this. Deal 3 damage to that. And then get Bastion, and we get to draw a card. Let's do that. So Bastion is another keyword. It basically gives him a shield of 3, but that's only whenever he is being attacked. If I attack with him, then he does not get the Bastion, but if he gets attacked, then he does get the Bastion. So he has attached an arm. The arm takes 2 energy and it deals 2 damage to the warlord and adjacent units. So this is the energy he has right there, and he's able to spend this to use that arm. Where are my fucking turrets? Okay, so that guy, at the end of his turn, he puts down a turret. Okay. We could just have that guy. We could have this. 4, 5, 6. Let's do a turret and put a guy here. So if he does flamethrower, it'll hit me and this guy, and the turret will still be alive. He's doing a good job of not letting me do anything. So 2, 4, 5, 6 front line. But the big thing you want to do with this, so this guy will get Bastion, and he gives a Warlord Bastion. Now let's go ahead and put this guy out. So that will give us a little bit of protection. And then we can put this guy, and this guy has front line. So I'll give this guy a little bit of protection. Like, we want to get turrets out because they do damage on their own. They're not super strong, like you're able to break them pretty quickly. But if you don't stay ahead of them, then yeah, they can become a real nuisance. This little thing lets him get more of the reactor spears, which lets him do the flamethrower more. Damage. We get rid of that. This guy is going to start building turrets. He's probably going to flamethrower me. Is he able to flamethrower me if I have a front line? Honestly, I'm not sure. He might need to attack the front line first. It's been a while since I've faced a Titan. Not that many people use them, honestly. Okay, so he had to physically attack that one. Now he can do his flamethrower on me. What we got? Get front line until next turn and 6 Bastion to a friendly unit. Give 1/1 to a friendly infantry. Just be a dude. Got this big old tank boy here. Any damage that you do to this does damage to the weapons, and if you do enough damage to the weapons, they blow up. So that gets rid of the flamethrower. This gets rid of his sword. Alright, so now we got rid of all of his weapons. And then we'll do this.
Will look good on my wall.
Okay, we got a little bit of ahead of him on that turn. What does this guy do? Is this not infantry? Oh no, he's in the Astartes. He has more weapons. I'm surprised he didn't kill this guy. This is the guy making the turrets. Interesting. Let's keep this guy alive so he can keep making turrets. And then put out this guy, make another turret. Alright, now we got some turrets going. So at the start of every turn, these guys will do 2 random damage. Now he has a laser cannon and a shield. And he's making his own buildings. What the fuck does this do? Okay, so these are just giving him even more of the blue circles, which lets him use his weapons. Get him, turrets. Jam a troop, deal 1 damage to it. 7, 4. Get rid of this. And let's put out this big old daddy tank over here. Yeah, let's hit this guy. Hurt his weapons a little bit. Can I do that to him? No. We'll jam him. So we're doing pretty good right now. We got some turrets. We got a big old tank. He does have a laser. He got rid of our turret maker. Very good, very good. We'll swing with this guy. And then we'll make another turret. He stunned our big dude, but he may not be able to stop us on the next turn. Alright, he was able to use first strike with this. The first strike is if they kill whatever they attack, they don't get the damage back. Alright, turrets are doing very good. This card just makes turrets. We'll do that. And let's keep the pressure on him. He only has 1 card in hand. We only have 1 card in hand too, but like we have a much better board state. If he doesn't put anything else down, then that's 2, 4, 6, 8 damage that he's literally gonna take. He's doing good with that first strike though. He's probably gonna put the shield up again, but he's still gonna take 6 damage after the shield, obviously. How many spots do we have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll put this down. That will make 2 more turrets. All the turrets.
Defeat is not something my legion understands.
Unless he can board wipe, then that's it. It's game. Not a bad starter deck. It does what it's supposed to. It makes turrets. Even if he puts the shield on, then that should still be game. If that's it, then that's it. Get him, turrets. Yeah, the starter deck did all right. I didn't do any changes to that thing at all. Like I said, the Imperial Fist could be fucking annoying. Those, if you can't get by those turrets, like it kind of sucks. All right, so we have accomplished this now, so we can go over here. What's up? Oh, we have to actually click on them. All right, so that gives us a new card back. We can put that on our deck, and then that'll be the back of all of our decks. And then that gives us, you know, this is just supposed to help you learn how to play the game. Like this is, let's change card back, change avatar, play 2 more games. So if we go over here and do this, we can change our card back. These are the other card backs that I have. I have a couple of different ones. I don't really want to rep the Imperial Fist. Let's switch to the Blood Angels. And then it says change avatar, but I don't have another avatar yet. Oh, it accepted it. It said I changed my avatar. Now we have a new avatar. Yeah. And then I just have to play 2 more games and I go further down the list. So there's a little showcase of the updates. Like I said, it looks like they have added new cards to here. I'm gonna have to go through and see what is still good, what still works. I'm gonna have to go through all this stuff. I'm gonna find out what has moved into Legacy. Just seeing what moved into Legacy from like the neutral stuff, the Mechanicum and the Chaos and like all that stuff. They've made some big changes. They definitely made some big changes. So if you haven't played this game, if you want to check it out, now's a good time. Literally in 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, you can get the 2 starter decks. The starter deck for the Sons of Horus looks pretty cool. This is a starter deck for the Sons of Horus. A lot of different cards in here. They give you a new Warlord. This Warlord was not in the other game. This is a brand new Warlord. Or it's a brand new card for this Warlord. And yeah, bunch of new stuff going on. Pretty excited to see what else they do with the game. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll see you in another one of my videos, and